Hi, I'm Sarah and I'm really excited today to be able to show you the Babycakes donut maker, this lovely little yellow machine, and it's so easy to use. All you need to do is just turn it on and wait for the light to say that it's warmed up, and inside we have got a enough non-stick container where there's 7 rings for making your lovely donuts. We've got our batter here, which I'm just going to show you how easy it is to spoon it inside. And the surface is non-stick, so we don't have to worry about any mess because it's all going to clean up really nicely afterwards. And it's so quick. The batter is just a really easy chocolate batter today, and that's made from eggs and buttermilk and some vegetable oil and cocoa. And just fill it up with a spoonful in each hole like this. Super quick. You can get it's a little bit hot, so this part is probably one that you do yourself rather than getting your children to do. And put those in there. It's a really fun machine because it's bright yellow, it looks really good on the worktop. And the last one in here. And spoon here. That's it. So it's filled up really easy. All we do now is put the lid down. Okay. And you could use this because it's you can heat things up in it a bit like a sandwich toaster, that you don't need to have a cooker to make the donuts. You haven't got to deep fry them. You could be taking this to a caravan or on holiday. All you'll do is chuck it into the car and get it out at the other end, and then as long as you've got a plug, you could always make some donuts while you're on holiday. Imagine that you've got a rainy day and you don't know what to do with the children. You could say, come on, we'll cook some donuts. And so we've done chocolate ones today, but you could do any flavours that you like, and I like to have ones with, you could use some vanilla, or you could put some blueberries in them to make fruit ones. And then when they come out, you could put some icing on them and in lots of different colours, and then get some chocolate sprinkles or the little sort of star candy colour sprinkles and make them really colourful. You could coordinate them with any kind of theme for a party. It would also be a really good thing to demo in schools or children's sort of like youth groups, like guides and scouts and stuff, because like I say, you don't need to have a proper kitchen to be able to cook your donuts. And I'm beginning to smell the donuts now, and there's some steam coming out. And it only takes about 3 or 4 minutes to cook them. Because they're really small, they cook a lot quicker than a bigger cake would, and you've got the hot plates on the top and on the bottom, so the heat is conducting from both sides, and the mixture is just cooking in seconds. It's absolutely amazing. Okay, how much longer do I need to do?
God, 4 minutes, Sarah.
Okay, well, I'm going to make up a price for how much this donut maker is. I imagine it probably retails at about $19.99, but if you're lucky, you might be able to get one a little bit cheaper than that. And we've got a really good deal on today that you can pay for your donut maker £5 a week for 4 weeks, and anybody can afford that, surely. So,
oh, lovely.
You don't need any more equipment than this. All you need is a bowl. We've got 2 spoons, and we just stir the flour and the coconut and the sugar and did I say coconut, and the baking powder and egg, and we just whisk it all up so you get this nice sort of chocolatey batter. And then as soon as you have baked, you're serving donuts, and we get them out onto our tray like this with the fork so that we don't burn our fingers. And then what you can do is you can make more donuts, because it'll be nice and clean, and you'll be able to make more donuts. And you can set up your little activity centre with your plastic containers with all the different icings, and you could dip the donuts in, and then you could dip them into the sprinkles. And if you had kids, you could have this production line going where they make their little donut factory, and I think that they would find it so much fun. They smell like they're burning, actually. Yeah. What else I can tell you about the wonderful Babycakes donut factory? actually. And yes, it's did I say it was £20? Yes, so it's really really fantastic value. It made a really good present, and Christmas is coming up. So if you've got somebody who's really difficult in the family to buy a present for, but you know that they like either donuts or cooking, then I'm sure that if you gave them one of these, that they would be just absolutely delighted. It'd be, oh my God, it's a donut maker that I can have on my counter. And it's because it's so dinky that you can wind the cord around it and you can put it in the cupboard and you get it out, and it's not very heavy, and yeah, it's really easy to store away. And whenever you feel like any donuts, that you could just get the donut maker out and go, you know what, I'm really bored of Weetabix for breakfast, I think I'll have donuts today. So yeah.
What do you want to try?
So we're going to see how the donuts, the wonderful donuts, are coming on. And there's a button at the front, which I'm trying to
doing it back to front,
I'm
so it's tougher, isn't it?
Yes, it is. Da-da. It's there's a really secure mechanism at the front of the donut machine.
Oh,
It's
hot.
It's hot as well.
I'm coming.
It might not open.
Yeah.
It is hot.
Oh, yeah, it is very hot. Designer floor here. There we go.
Oh wow! And the donuts, as you can see, they've risen up and they're ring-shaped with little holes in the middle, and they are. Let's give them a little prise around the edge. You see how easily the donuts come out of the machine, and that you can see that they're round, just like you expect real donuts to look. And I just peel these off, and I'm going to show you a really clever trick now, that you're going to get them onto there. Look how amazingly, this is just fantastic, that the non-stick properties of this donut maker, that there is not a scrap, and it's so easy to clean. And we can just peel these bits off there. Yeah, and then you see, it doesn't matter a bit that there's been the batter that has come round and exploded over the edge, doesn't matter at all, because it tears off really easily, and then you have your perfect donuts.